Shalom, Kol Allah, Wahawad, La Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Ruchak Wadash, double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, Ruel, who have taught us this truth. Honors and salutations to you fellow laborers out there that's doing the work of truth, sincerity. Shalom to you. Shalom to the few Akwap that believe as well. The brother Hardab come back at you with another lesson. Just a quick video. And I know you're probably thinking I always say quit. Inside joke, but hey, the Lord willing, these videos are edifying to those of you that may watch and tune in. But one thing that always amuses me is the fact how Jake is shocked that Esau has the type of hatred that he has in his heart for him. Now, fair use, by the way. This is from Indisputable with Dr. Rashad. Let me see if I get his name right. Rashad Ritchie. So I'm gonna let a snippet of this video play. This is for teaching purposes only, so fair use again. And let me show you how shocked he is. Let's get that real quick.
Mississippi police chief said he shot that N-word 119 times, said that if you kill an MFer in cold blood, I will cover it up for you, and a lot of other things. I have the audio. Here's that police chief now.
Let me explain something to you. Come on. You're going to get in some in the street. There's only going to be one man fighting for you. All right? Yeah. It's going to be me. Okay? You'll never ruin that. All right? Because these other they're least proud. Okay? I've killed 13 men in my career. Okay? Justified. In my career, I have shot and killed in the line of duty 13 different people.
You just shot so many.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Justified, bro.
Okay.
Ask around. They ain't gonna tell you no. They got a big corn shootout, man, a cornfield over there. Jimmy Dale Thomas, he worked it. Justified, bro. I shot that 119 times. Okay? I don't give a if you kill a with cold blood.
Right.
Do you hear what I'm saying? I will articulate to fix the problem. And I'm the only man in the business here that's smart enough to do it. I promise you. I don't talk years. I don't talk. I ain't got nothing for you.
What do I want?
Shalakia. Commercial came in. Now this guy, Dr. Rashad Ritchie, he's sitting there in a amazement, or just astonished, man, and just to say the least, But it's nothing to be astonished at. It's something that's been going on for a long time. It's nothing new. Those of us that know this knowledge, we're not shocked at all. All right, we're not shocked, to say the least, because we expect them to do just what they're doing. Excuse me. Now he's bragging and boasting. All right, this Edomite, chief of police in Mississippi. But it doesn't bother me. It just proves, that Esau hates you. All you Jakes come up against the, men of the Lord, taking up for Esau, and Esau shows his horns every time. This is Zechariah 11:5. It says, "Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty." All right. This is exactly what this police chief in Mississippi was boasting about. All right. He murdered Israelites in cold blood by way of him having a badge, which justifies him. This proves that police officers are patty rollers. They're equivalent to patty rollers. If you don't know what patty rollers are, I encourage you to Google it. Paddy rollers were responsible for catching runaway slaves and keeping an eye on slaves. And they would return them to their master dead or alive. I'm sorry. They would return them dead or alive to their masters. All right, it's slave owners. So go on that history and learn about the paddy rollers. All right. It says, "Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not." You know, nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened to Edomites. You know, and you know the killings of all you Jakes. You know, and that proves that Esau is not your friend; he's your enemy. All right, this video is intended for teaching purposes only, and if you don't learn anything else from this video, you need to learn that Esau is your enemy. The so-called white man is the enemy of the so-called Negro, the so-called Native American, the so-called Latino man. All right, Israelites. And it's evident how much evidence you need. Amos 1:11 says, "Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity. And his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever." And that's exactly what Esau, Edom have done. He have kept his wrath forever. Why you think he carries that sword around, all right, like it's his best friend? Because he needs it. He know that the sons of Jacob is too physically strong for him. So what's the equalizer to our physical strength? Their guns. Let's start up a bit. Ezekiel 35:2. It says, "Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus said the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and will make thee most desolate." Yeah, the people of Seir are the Edomites. All right, Genesis 36:8, it tells you that. All right, it says, "And say unto it, Thus said the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh Bashai, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end." See, us going to slavery is us going through our calamity. And our, iniquity is at its end. All right. That's why the Lord is doing what he's doing to Esau, Edom's society, because he's getting ready to judge him for everything, including what he's done to his chosen, beloved people. All right, the nation of Israel. This is what you Edomites have to pay for. All right, something you don't want to pay for, but it's only right. Verse 6, "Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee." And it's evident, man, that you love to shed blood. All right, it's very evident. And you do it like it's nothing, man. All right, you do it like it's nothing, because you know why? That's your blessing. And you've been on this same path, according to Genesis 27 chapter, of purposing to slay Jacob, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American people. You've been purposing to slay us for the longest, man, ever since Isaac was dying. And you can even go back to Salakia, to Cain and Abel. All right, you can go back to that time. You were a murderer from the beginning. Okay? And it's evident, man. Did not Isaac tell Esau, by his sword shall he live? Let's get that. This is Genesis 27 in verse 38. It says, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. So Isaac told you what, Esau? Hey, this is going to be your blessing. The dew of heaven, the fatness of the earth. And by thy sword shalt thou live. Those are your blessings, man. How you go around the earth with your sword. And that's how you conquer these lands and take over the resources that belong to that land that you conquer. By your sword. And you continuously pursue our people with the sword, man. And it's so evident who the Edomites are, it's not even funny. And this is the reason why you take down videos showing who the Edomites are. And that's why the Lord is going to use, the nation of Israel to avenge. He's going to use the nation of Israel to pay vengeance to you Edomites in the kingdom of heaven. All right. When we're in our rulership, when we're on top forever, it's going to be a lot of sad singing, Ezekiel 25:12. Thus said the Lord power, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and had greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus said the Lord power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off men and beasts from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, said the Lord power. So, hey, in the end, who's going to have the last laugh? Who's going to have, upper hand? The Israelites. All right. And that's the end game. So we're gonna sit back and watch your society come to an end, which is already coming to an end as we observing. And when the kingdom of heaven is implemented and you're being judged, Esau, you and your descendants, you're gonna know why you're being judged, man. So with that, till next time, Shalom.